Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Avichara Kruto Bandha Vicharena Nivartate. All problems are born because of erroneous thinking process. If we think properly, problems don't need solution. Problems are dissolved if we think properly. Normally what happens, we start thinking, but is it thinking or is it a reaction or is it a worry? See? Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is studied only for correcting our notions about ourselves, notion about the world, notion about God, notion about spiritual practice, notion about uh, realization. All these notions are to be corrected. And the beauty is, wrong notions are removed. There is some kind of a echo. Panditji, some echo is there. So, okay, I'm stopping. So, when a notion is replaced by another notion, it is samsara. See? Like earlier, I was a bhogi, I used to indulge, but now I am a yogi, so I is still there. Earlier, I used to go to movies, now I go to temple. See? Earlier, I used to eat non-vegetarian every day. Now I eat alternate days. That I is maintained. And the problems begin from this I. Therefore, wrong notions about this, our self and everything, they are to be negated without creating new notions. Because we have to get freedom. Be attentive. We have to get freedom not for I. We have to get freedom from I. I is the problem. See? And this I has to be sorted out by proper understanding. It is for this purpose the teacher tells us in Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, when he says, Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manashashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati Mama Eva Amshaha. See? A fraction of me, Jiva Bhutaha. Mama eva amshaha jiva bhutaha. A part of me becomes the jiva, the soul. See? And the jiva is sanatana because I am sanatana. Since when the waves are born on the ocean? Since the oceans are there. Since when there is a sunrise? Since the sun is there. So since how long or when the jiva is mama eva amshaha. If the jiva, the soul is a fraction of me, a part of me, it has to be sanatana, it has to be eternal. That which is eternal cannot be destroyed. That which is illusion also cannot be destroyed. See, both the things. When we take ourselves to be Paramatma, Brahma, Bhagavan, we are immortal. And when we take ourselves to be Jiva, the soul, even then also we are immortal. In short, study of Bhagavad Gita should lead us to the situation that there is nothing like death. If that is achieved, then we have studied Gita. And therefore, this topic comes in Bhagavad Gita. Mama eva amshaha jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. And then what he does, with the help of the conditioning, upadhi, he starts functioning in this world. Now to understand this, take our day-to-day example. The man is born and he is real. Man is. Then he becomes son because reference is with the father. Now many of you are NRIs here. You know, when you were at home, your kids were small, that time what was the introduction? They are my kids. Now you come over here to your kids. Now what is the introduction? I am his father. I am his mother. Position has changed. See? Earlier kids were subordinate. Now the parents are subordinate. These are very simple things to understand. So, the man is real. He became son or daughter. Then the man is real. He became husband or wife. Then the man is real. He became father or mother. So we will say in the language of Bhagavad Gita, Mama eva amshaha, a fraction of me became the son, a fraction of me became the husband, the fraction of me became the father. Mama eva amshaha, jiva loke. Now thereafter, we don't live as a man. We live as a son, we live as a husband, we live as a father. Mama eva amshaha jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Since how long it is going on? As long as human beings are there, this has been there. Nothing new. Then what he does? Prakriti sthani karshati. Now this man has forgotten that he is a man first. He becomes the son. Then he becomes the husband. Then he becomes the father. Jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana. And then manashashtani indriyani karshati. Karshati akarshati. Then all his faculties are functioning not as a man, but he is functioning thereafter as a son, as a husband, as a father. And what he does? See? Prakriti sthani karshati shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati ishvaraha. Then whatever he is, whatever role he has to play, he is rolled up in that role. See? And thereafter, from one body to another body he goes. He was first a man, became the son. One body is the son. Then he is grown up. Now he has left the son position. He has become the husband. Now he has left the husband position. Now he has become the father. So the same is changing the roles. Now in this, Bhagavan says, Vimudha nanu pasyanti. The fools don't understand this. See? Vimudha nanu pasyanti. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam. Utkramantam. When the father died, what happened to the son? Son also went along with the father. When the wife disappeared, what happened to husband? Husband also disappeared with the wife. This principle I learned from one of you only. There was a girl. She came to meet me. And then she asked me this question. Swamiji, my mom has asked me to meet you. I said, okay, what is the problem? Problem is, she said, Swamiji, you know I am divorced. I said, yes. So have you come to propose me? No, not that. Then what is the problem? Problem is, there is some function in our family. And that function is attended only by the married girls. And I am divorced. Therefore, I cannot attend the function. Now the question is, after divorce, whether the girl becomes a widow or not. So I became suddenly serious. I have studied all the four Vedas. Nowhere this topic is sorted out. Because where the husband goes after divorce, where the wife goes after divorce, they go nowhere because they never existed. In the same manner, when the body dies, where does the jiva go? Does he die? No, he doesn't die. He doesn't die because he doesn't exist. The more we become contemplative, we come to know vimudhananu pashanti jnana chakshusha. So jnana chakshu is the eye of wisdom. See, the moment you become aware of this, the moment you are disturbed, miserable, only one switch. Who is disturbed? Be attentive. At the root of every thought, there is a seed of Mr. Somebody. Now do this experiment right now. You are here itself, you can discover what is Jiva and what is you, the divine. Right now. Not posthumous. Become husband or wife and sit quiet and think as husband and wife for 1 minute. Stop. Second experiment. Become parents or children and think. Stop. The last experiment. Remain as nobody and think. Stop. Now let us analyze this experiment. When we became husband or wife, thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband respectively. When we became children or parents, thoughts were pertaining to parents or children respectively. When we remained as nobody, no thoughts. So what we have to learn? All the problems belong to somebody. Then what is to be done? This is what Bhagavad Gita tells. See? You know, in our happy mantra, toward the end, there is one mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. If you want to summarize the whole Bhagavad Gita in one sentence, this is the sentence. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. That's all. Nothing more. Don't get carried away. Bhagavad Gita gave you knowledge. No. At the end of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna did not ask Arjun, did you get the knowledge? No, he didn't ask. Nor Arjuna replied, I got the knowledge. What Bhagavan Krishna asked, has your delusion gone or not? Because Arjuna's question was, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava, prachami tvam dharma sammudha cheta. I am completely confused person. So kindly tell me what is my duty. And at the end, after telling the whole Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan asked the same question. Has your delusion gone or not? Because you asked to remove the delusion after hearing so much. Has your delusion gone or not? And Arjuna confesses, Nashto mohaha smriti labdha tat prasadat maya chuta stitosmi gata sandehaha karishye vachanam tava. All my delusion is gone. Now I recognize what for I am in this life. Is it for becoming husband, wife, brother, father, rich, poor? Or I am here as a human being for the spiritual evolution? Think. What is the purpose of our life? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maitunancha. Samanya etat prashubhindranam. Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha dharmena hina pashubhis samana. Our whole lives we have been doing only this. Eat, all the time worried about security, sleep, and procreate. If this is all what we have achieved as a human being, Bhagavan will say, it is not your fault. I made the mistake. I made you human being. Therefore, I correct my mistake. Go back to pig and continue. See, this is what Bhagavad Gita is telling. Now, what happened to Arjun? Arjun was on the battlefield. Now, who should be on the battlefield? The disciple, the grandson, somebody's brother, or a warrior. And what Bhagavan has told? Never told you fight the war. Be attentive, particularly elderly people. Don't make decisions for your children. If we do not train our children to make independent decisions and grow, they will become bonsai. Let them fall, let them get up, let them get hurt. Wise people never take decision for others. Otherwise, people make decision even for God. God, you should not have done like this thing. See, friends. Therefore, Bhagavan said, Kaschid eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kaschid ajnana sammoha pranastaste dhananjaya. Has your delusion gone? Then, vimrusha etat asheshena. Now you think, you analyze, you decide. Yatechasi tatha kuru. Decision will be yours, not mine. This is Bhagavad Gita. See, we get involved beyond requirement in the lives of others. So what happened to Arjun after this was told? Arjun said, Nashto mohaha, my delusion gone. What was the delusion? Delusion was wherever I am, whenever I am, whatever I am. Where I am on the battlefield. When at the time of the war, what should be I should be a warrior. But instead of that, I became the grandson, I became the disciple, I became the brother, and therefore all the problems cropped up. See, friends, if we have a driving license, can we complain about the unruly traffic? We have the driving license, not the traffic. If we are walking spiritual path, if we are the student of Gita, we should change, not the world. See, friends, then how to do that? This is what Bhagavan says. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. How to do that? Karnataka. Natak karo. But how to do natak? As you are doing now, as if listening. See, my friends, even if you start doing it slowly, slowly, it will have its impact in your life. Therefore, when Bhagavan says, Utkramantam sitam vapi bhrunjanam va gunanvitam vimudha nanupashanti. If we are sincerely studying Bhagavad Gita, slowly, slowly, the change will start coming in us. And the change which will come in us, we will not recognize it. Others will recognize it. Like the flower. Flower doesn't know that he has a fragrance. Others are attracted toward the flower. In the same manner, when we start changing from within, everything around starts changing. And what is that change? Be attentive. Two pieces. Let us imagine these two pieces are this right piece, black color, is a magnet, and this is an ordinary piece of iron, same size, everything same. Now, how do we know that this is a magnet and this is not? From a distance, from the shape and size, you cannot know. So we put both of them in a container where there are iron filings or nails and then lift it. What will happen? Here, being a magnet, so many things will be associated and will be lifted along with that. And this fellow will remain alone. Both are iron, no difference. Then what has to be done? So the sadhana is what? Take the ordinary iron piece and rub it against the magnet n number of times, slowly, slowly, in one direction. What will happen? Morphologically, it will not change. Change will come inside. All the atoms or whatever are, they will be reorganized. Presently, our mind is completely self-cancellation thoughts. No confidence. Because we are doubtful about ourselves. The other day, I was in Calcutta many years before. There was one old man with whom I had to stay. So whenever we used to go out, he will never allow me to lock. No, no, you will leave it open. I'll check it. So he will lock the door. And then we come down. And I have seen he has locked. After coming down, 3 stories we have to come down. No lift. He will say, I think, did we lock it properly? I said, yes, you locked it only. No, no, I don't think I locked it. Let us check it. Okay, I'll go and check it. No, no, you don't go. You will tell me lies. I will go. He will go there. Again. Confidence zero. And then he will pull that lock so much. I said, one day you'll take the door with you when you go out. Why this comes? Because we are not confident about anything in life. Inside there is a chaos. See, friends, because all atoms are not properly organized. See, friends, therefore, when we come to satsanga, satsanga is like a magnet piece. And we are like the iron piece. So we come and rub against the magnet. Slowly, slowly, satsangatve nisangatvam. Now all of you have come over here, at least for 1.5 hours. You are withdrawn from your worldly rubbish every day. Unless you have got value for this, you will not come. Friends, that for which we have value, we are never short of time. We all have value for money. Do we say that earning money is difficult and I don't have time to earn money? On the contrary, all the life is only earning money, nothing else. Tusidaji says in Ramcharitmanas, Kami hi nari piyari jimi lobi hi priya jimidam timir gunath nirantara priya lagaho mohiram. Like for a greedy person, other than money, there is no other theme. In the same manner, oh Lord, let me have this spiritual evolution as the only theme of my life. All others can wait. This is the top priority. Such people only can find time and come and listen to satsang. See, friends. And after coming to satsang, what should not happen and what happens? This topic comes in Chandogya Upanishad. One day, Naradji was frustrated and he was going in a very depressed mood. So he came across Sanat Kumara, the four brothers, and they asked, Naradji, what's wrong with you? You are the devotee of the Lord and you are looking so dull. What happened to you? He said, I don't know. I'm fed up. I'm frustrated. Why? Have you not studied? Naradji says, study. I have studied all the 64 branches of knowledge. He enumerates them. I studied all the 64 branches of knowledge. Then why are you depressed? He said, earlier I had a problem. I was depressed because I had not studied. Now I have studied. Now I have a problem that I don't remember. See? So earlier we had a problem. I have never gone to satsang. But now I have gone to satsang. Everybody at home tells, if I become angry, they say, yes, Bhagavad Gita में यही पढ़ाया है, घर जाके डांटो. So I become more miserable. See, friends, if we are listening to satsang, it must be reflected in our day-to-day life, in every small little thing. It must be reflected. Then only the knowledge is digested. Yesterday I told you, if the knowledge is not digested, it comes out as a vomit. And then we start what others should do. No. So what is this jiva? Jivas, this is the technique. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. If you are in satsanga now, be only satsangi. When I give the example of husband and wife, then if they are happen to be here in the audience, if suppose I glorify the wife and make the husband dumb, immediately she looks and thinks, Arey Dumbo, I am talking just an example, not you. But we are no more a satsangi. We become somebody, don't become anybody. At this moment, only satsangi. See? And how to do that? Simple technique, Karnataka. Now be attentive, what is the meaning of Karnataka? You know, in earlier days, in 1920s or so, the gents used to perform the roles of the ladies. Like in Bombay, they used to be Balagandharva, etc. They used to perform the role of the ladies. Because ladies were never going on the stage. That was the tradition that time. So, he used to act as a woman. He'll be dressing like a woman, sari and all that, lipstick and whatever there, and he was acting. Be attentive. Even when he was acting that he is a woman, he never forgot that he is a man. What he has to do for this? Nothing. In the same manner, we do our job as an acting perfectly well. See, if you are a mother, be a perfect mother all the time. Don't be the mother for the whole world. See, if you are a wife, only be as a wife. If you are a husband, be only husband. When you are in front of each other. But what happens? We carry the burden of these roles with us. There was one man, he had a terrible fight with his wife. And he was very angry. In that angry mode, he went to office. And after going to office, his secretary and he, both of them had good rapport. So that secretary just wrote a small slip. Sir, I had to take my wife for medical checkup. I'll come after the lunch break. Thank you very much. Expected, okay. Immediately called. Why you are going? Nothing happens to wives. Are you a national husband or what? Nothing happens to wife. Because when he came from home, he did not leave the husband at home. he brought the husband with him in the office. So instead of remaining as an officer, he became a husband, and all the tamasha begins. Do whatever role you have to play perfectly, but don't get rolled up in that. See, friends, this is the complete message of Bhagavad Gita. What will be the result? Result will be always in the present. Be attentive. Remaining in the present is not an option. It is a compulsion. We cannot live yesterday. We cannot live tomorrow. Whatever we do only today and now. Now, if we understand this, that whatever we do or we don't do in life, we are doing only for getting happiness. We never do anything to become miserable. We do everything to get happiness. So what we do? We do something to get happiness, and thereby we postpone our happiness in the future period of time. Every action has got a different gestation length to give you the result. Not the same. Some actions give you result within an hour, some within a year, some within 5 years. And that means you have done something and then you are waiting for that time to come. And if I get that, then I will be happy. So what we are doing unknowingly, we are postponing our happiness in the future period of time. This is the reason why old people become miserable, because of their children. See, your parenthood should find fulfillment by the time the kids have reached the teenage line, that is 19. Up to age of 6 or so, love, cuddle, hug, kiss, everything. From 7 to 13, discipline, values, commitment. From 13 to 19, inspiration, cheer, goal, dedication, hard work, achievement. After the age of 19, when your shoes disappear from the rack because your son has taken away, then from that moment onwards, he is no more your son. Let him live his life and tell him only if he wants. But then बचपन से 9 महीने पेट में रखा था, तो पीठ में रख दी, पेट में रखा था. Whenever we are frustrated, we are wrong thinkers. There is no other reason. I'll tell you something which you will not like, but I'll tell you. Who wants whom? Whether the parents want the children or the children need the parent. When after marriage, the couple doesn't get children, then they run from pillar to post. So who wants whom? But we have this wrong notion. I have done so much for the children. See? Those children who don't have parents, they don't grow. Every day the parents have to come and pump air, then the child grows. Remove these wrong notions and play the game of life. Karnataka. See, friends, when we are thus, be attentive, at peace with us, thereafter you come to the temple. Then you will not demand anything from Bhagavan. See? Now this Lalita Sahasranam was going on. If you get the mantras, how deep it is. Who is the Devi? Karya Karana Nirmukta. The one which is beyond the cause and effect. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chetanetya Vidhiyate Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha. Sarva Bhuteshu Chetana, life, iti abhidhiyate. Presently, what happens? When we are not at peace with ourselves, we are disturbed, frustrated, then we go to the God and say, oh God, kindly do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and long namaskar. And then we get up and we, ek bar reh gaya, in second namaskar. See, friends, on the contrary, with a peace within, by proper thinking, you come to the mother. She will give you peace permanently. And what is that permanent peace? Living at zero complaint level, no complaints. जेहि विधि राखे राम, तेहि विधि रहिए. And such a peaceful mind seeker, now his vision will change. And what is the change in the vision? This is told again in 15th chapter, when Bhagavan says, यदादित्यगतं तेजः जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृति ज्ञानम अपोहनंच वेदैश्च सर्वै अहमेव वेद्यः वेदांत कृत वेद विदेव चाहम. This is the vision of God according to Bhagavad Gita. See? Be attentive. Cause is established by looking at the effects. See? So, what is the effect? Yat adityagatam tejaha. The light and the heat in the sun is my expression. So God is there. But God, you are far away. Sun, it is so millions of miles away. Never mind, I'll come near to you. Yat Chandramasi, the cool light of the moon is me, is my expression. But that is also far away. Okay, do you have a BD cigarette? Of course. Then you must be having a lighter in your pocket? Yes. Then lit the lighter. Agnau, in the fire also, I am there. So you are only burning factor or what? No, 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 no. Yet, Gamavishya Bhutani, in the earth I enter as ojas and support vegetation. In the traditional way, on the full moon night, the seeds, grains are kept in the open and then they are sown so that the crop becomes more. This is called the Amrutam. So, Gama Vishyacha Bhutani Dharayami Am Ojasa, by my ojas, I support the vegetation. Then, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Pranidam Dehamashritaha. So, when the people eat the food, I am the digesting fire in every being. See where from God has come? Sun, moon, fire, earth, food, and stomach. Digestion is He doing. If we remember this, we will not eat and eat and eat. Poor Kanhaiya inside a big kadai and he is cooking. And one after another, things going on and on. He gets tired. And when there is a stop for some time, he thinks, thank God it stopped. And suddenly 1 kilo of ice cream comes. Arey Ram Ram Ram. थोड़ा तो control रखो. So, aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam dehamaashita pranapana samayukta pachami annam chaturvidam. I digest 4 types of foods. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and organic. All rubbish. See? So, Bhagwan, you are Petu? No. Sarvasya cha aham hridhi sannivishtaha. Once in a lighter vein, I was talking somewhere that see, Bhagavan says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. In every cup of tea, I am there. Chaha means tea. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. So one elderly Gambhirananda, he told me, Swamiji, how can you say, when Bhagwan's time there was no tea? Tea is the recent thing. I said, you were there when Bhagwan was there? No, I was there. How? Do you know how many wives Bhagwan Krishna had? 16,100. They were from Assam. Prag Jyotishpur is Assam. Guwahati is called a Prag Jyotishpur. So he whose wives are Assamese, can he stop from drinking tea? He must have been given bath in the tea. Sarvasya aham hridi sannivishtaha. I am the essence of every being. And what you do there? Mattaha, because of me, 4 experiences are possible. Smriti, dream. Jnanam, waking experience. Apohanam, deep sleep. Chakarat, samadhi. I support all these 4 of them. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Mattaha, smriti, jnanam, apohanam cha. And therefore, sarvaihi vedaihi aham eva vidyaha. So what Bhagavad Gita tells? What is worthy of knowing is, who am I? We know what am I. We have to know who am I. What is this? What am I? I am man, woman, young, old, husband, wife, successful, frustrated. No, 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 no. Who am I? Find out. Sarvaihi vedahi aham eva vidya. Vidya means worthy of knowing. What is worthy of knowing? This. All other things are not important at all. I'll give you just a few examples. Tell me who was the 7th president of America? Do you know? Oh, I don't know. Never mind. Do you know what was the weight of our Mahatma Gandhi? Yeah, I don't know about it. It doesn't matter. But it matters who you are. Sarvaihi vedaihi aham vidya. And then you can start your inquiry. Who is disturbed? Not why I am disturbed. I'll give you 2 words. If you stop using them in your life, you will never have any problem. 2 words. 1 word, why? 2nd word, how? Don't use this word. On this you will ask the question, but why? And then how? Our whole life we are whiling away the life by howling at the life. क्या ऐसा ही होता है? See friends, the day we learn, this is very important principle friends, listen carefully. The day we learn from every experience of our life, we will grow wise. If we don't learn from the experiences of our life, we grow old and otherwise. What is the difference between the old and the wise person and the old and the otherwise person? Old and otherwise persons are the mobile complaint boxes. They have to complain about everything in this world, including God. Complain non-stop. And who is the wise person? They live in the same world, but living at 0 complaint level. Be attentive. How can we achieve this? As children, in our life, we must have sometime touched the fire and we got our hand burnt. That time, even as a child, we have learned fire burns. Therefore, towards fire, we have no liking, no disliking. Then we behave with the fire in such a manner that the fire is not a problem for us, but fire is an asset to us, because we have learned that the fire burns. Now apply this principle. See? You will never be miserable in life. I'll tell you one example. This happened in a family, a Andhra family. Very good friend of mine. My friend was Narsimhavatar Garu, extremely angry person. He had no friends except me, and nobody used to go to his house. So once I went to his house, and his wife was a very good cook. Therefore, I used to go. I am interested only for Sarvasa Cham, Rudhi Sannivishta, nothing else. So she prepared nice dosha, idli, then vada, sambar, everything, chutneys and all that. And when I sat for eating, they had a daughter, maybe about 12 years, 13 years. So she was very fond of me. I said, hey, come, we'll eat together. And I took something and fed her. This Narsimha Rao got angry. Eating from somebody's plate, cards. So she went away. Didn't cry, she went away. After that, like a Hindi movie, some phone came, he has to go. He says, Swamiji, I got some urgent case, I have to go. I said, go, I don't need you. I got whatever I wanted. He went. Then just to pacify that child, I went inside her room. I said, hey, dad gone, come. And just to make her feel good, I said, you know, your father has no other topic except you. He keeps on praising you so much, how intelligent you are, how nice you are. That girl was so intelligent. She said, Swamiji, don't try to pacify me. I have already written off him. Imagine a 10, 12 years child. She says, I have written off my father. See, friends. Then I don't argue with him. As long as I am in this house, I am waiting to get grown up, get married, and never come again to this house. And this girl, I know now, she has got 2 children, 2 daughters or a son, something like that. She comes to the same town, but stays in a hotel, doesn't come to the parents. As a child, how much, infliction that child must have gone through. See, friends, therefore, we have to learn from our experiences. When we learn from our experiences, we grow wise. And therefore, who is disturbed is the inquiry. Then we will come to know the one who is disturbed is always somebody. Nobody is never disturbed. See? Many of us do the meditation. And this is the basic error we do. We sit for meditation as somebody. So when you are sitting for meditation as husband, what will be your Ishtadev, or rather Anishta Devata? Your Anishta Devata will be your wife. Now when a wife is in front of you in your meditation, can you be at peace? You will be in pieces. Think. The day you take this position, we don't have to become extraordinary. My friend, real spiritual practice is not becoming extraordinary. Remain simple. This example I have given some of my talks. In London it happened, England. There used to be one British lady, German origin. She picked me up from the airport, Heathrow, maybe about 15, 20 years before. And she was supposed to drive me to a church in Wales, about 4 hours travel, 3 to 4 hours travel. So when we were going, I told her, I said, Mama, you have taken a wrong exit. You tell a Britisher that they are wrong. They can't tolerate it. Swamiji, yes. I am here for last 35 years, I am driving. I said, that doesn't stop you from making mistakes. Even God made a mistake that He created you and me. What about us? No, I am all right. I said, okay, go ahead. After going for another 30, 40 miles, he says, Swamiji, what you said is right. It was a wrong exit. What to do? I said, follow Indian technique, go the wrong way. Two wrong, one makes one right. No, no, we can't go. I said, then suffer. We had to go all the way and then came back, U-turn. As a result, we reached the church 1 hour late, where I was supposed to deliver talk on Bhagavad Gita. To my surprise, all were waiting. They didn't go. So I had no choice. So talk was over 1.5 hour. Tea, coffee, socializing. Then I went to my hostess place, had dinner. And thereafter, I was watching one BBC documentary on Himalaya. So this old lady, she said, Swamiji, now go and sleep. I said, look here, as long as I am cool, but I can become also very strong. You mind your business. No, 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 not Swamiji, that way. You must be tired. I said, I am not tired. You don't worry about me. No, I want to be like you. How come you don't get tired? You came all the way from India, 9 hours flight. Before that, 3 hours you have to be on the airport. And here, immigration, worst airport in the world is Heathrow. You keep on waiting in the queue, it doesn't end. Sometime right from the gate of the flight, from there the queue is there, such a long one. Keep on walking, it never ends. So you came all the way and we drove, and how come you are not tired? I said, I don't know, manufacturer's defect, I am all right. No, I want to be like you. I said, you cannot be like me. Why not? I said, no beard. Longer the beard, confirm is the wisdom. Doubtful wisdom, cut trimmed hair. See? No beard. Swamiji, don't make fun of me. I said, I don't require to make fun. You are self-sufficient. Then I said, Mama, listen. You know what is your problem? Your problem is you want to prove something to somebody. Never do that. Be at peace with yourself. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातें, अपनी मस्ती में रहना. But we are all the time trying to prove something to somebody. And our life goes only in this struggle. See? And second thing, we try to justify. See? Suppose we go late somewhere. Actually, you know what happened? I was coming. Did anybody ask you why you are late? No. Why are you telling? Remove these two things from your head. We don't have to justify to anybody. And we don't have to prove anything to anybody. You are at peace. Such a peaceful person alone will be able to understand Dvavimau Purushau Loke Ksharaschakshara Evacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kutastho Kshara Uchate. So after Bhagavan has brought us to this I principle. So where from he started? From Urdhva Mula Madashakham. From there he started. And slowly he negated the world. Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. Then he told the spiritual practice. Nirmana Moha Jita Sanga Dosha. Then he told Gachanti Amudhaha. When you have discarded your foolishness, then only you will be able to experience yourself. Then who are you? Are you a jiva? No, you are not the jiva. You are divine. But we take, per body there is one jiva. No. There is one reality expressing through all the bodies. Bulb may be many. Are the lights many? Can you find out which bulb's light is on me and which part? Lights are not many. In the same manner, bodies are many. Life is one. When one bulb becomes fused, will the light from that bulb go in another bulb? And what will happen to other lights? Nothing will happen. So behind many bulbs, there is one electricity. In the same manner, behind all expressions, there is one reality. To come to this cognition, Bhagwan told us, start going beyond your frustrated existence, papoham, papakarmaham. No, you are not papi. See? You may be papa. See? Papaha, papo, papaha, papam, papo, papa. Gujaratis have got a special way of expression. Like here they say dad, father. Gujarati will say dead. Dead aa gaya. How can dead come? So you are divine. So once we are told, if you are pure, you don't want anything in this world, then you can seek God. You know, see our gods, they have got this mudra. Do you know the meaning of this mudra? This is not Abhaya mudra. This is not Dana mudra. This is enough. How much will you ask? And this is not Dana mudra. If you don't stop, I'll give one. He knows what we need, but we doubt him. See, friends. So with pure heart, without anything in the heart, I want this, I want that, come to the Lord, then we will understand yada nityagatam tejaha up to sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishta. Then we will understand that. And thereafter, now Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidya. Thereafter, what is this aham? Then we will start the inquiry. See, friends, all that has to be known in this life is put together in 20 verses of 15th chapter of Gita. Reflect on it again and again. See, those of you, doesn't matter whether you know Hindi or not, Gita Press has a publication on Bhagavad Gita. I am not the marketing manager of Gita Press, okay? There is a publication, Sadhak Sanjivani Tika, on Bhagavad Gita by Swami Ramsukdaji Maharaj. He has never come on the screen. He was very strict, orthodox. His commentary on Bhagavad Gita is so exhaustive, so scientific, so practical. It is in Hindi as well as English translation. So, if you really want to study Gita, then take that. This is the technique I am telling you. Many are benefited, you will be also. Start first day, one chapter, complete chanting, over. Second day, second chapter. 18th day, 18th chapter. 19th day, don't go for the 19th chapter of Gita. Again come back to one. Like this, keep on repeating every day one new chapter. Don't do mechanically the same thing. Friends, whenever you do anything mechanically, you lose charm. Everything should be fresh. But otherwise, every day, it becomes mechanical. We have to be fully involved. So after you finish this one chapter you read, then open the book, start from the first verse. Read the first verse in Sanskrit properly. Then whatever commentary, read that commentary. Thereafter, close the book or keep the book open and start writing with your own hands in Sanskrit the first verse onwards. Dhritarashtra uvacha. Dhru. Is it like this or it is like this? Start writing. So, first look you wrote, whatever you understood, very good. Right. Do it. I receive so many WhatsApp from many of my friends. This is Swamiji. Your technique has really changed our life. First thing that happens, we become disciplined in life. A person who is not disciplined cannot achieve anything in life. Have to be disciplined. When we begin our day, how we live our day, how we live the day and go to sleep, everything has to be disciplined. This will put a discipline in us. And thereafter, you will slowly get oriented in study of Gita. See, friend, give it a try. If a same pillow we use every day to sleep, we fall in love with that useless pillow, is it not? If you study Bhagavad Gita every day, you will fall in love with Bhagavad Gita. But when you fall in love, you rise in life. See? Do it. So, we have come to this point that Vedesha Sarvai Ahameva Vidyaha. Now, who is this Aham? This is the topic from the 16th verse onward. Last 5 verses. Gau vimo purusho loke क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोक्षर उच्यते उत्तम पुरुषः तु अन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्ति अव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि च उत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो माम् एवम् असम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत iti guhyatamam shastram. This is the ultimate instruction shastra. Guhyatamam. There is nothing more to be known beyond this. Iti guhyatamam shastram. Idamuktam mayanaga. O sinless Arjun, see, not papi. Anagha, sinless. O sinless Arjun, whatever was told by me, Etat buddha, you don't have to do anything, only know yourself. Etat buddha. What do we have to do? If the dreams are good or bad, you can do nothing. Only you have to be awakened to your natural waking state. In the same manner, the waking dream will continue. Don't take it very seriously. Then awaken to yourself. Etat buddha. We have to know who we are. Etat buddha. Buddhiman syat. Such a person alone is intelligent. All others are intellectuals. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. They can justify. See? Like one lady in Delhi became very angry with me, a Punjabi lady. Swamiji, you all the time tell, be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show how to be happy. That means you are justifying your misery because of the marriage. See? Therefore, etar buddha buddhiman syat kruta krutyascha bharata. This is the last word. Kruta krutyascha bharata. You are fulfilled in life. There are no loose ends left. When the death comes, we can shout at her, why you are late? That freedom from death, frustration, all disappears. See, friends. And for that, the last topic, Bhagavan tells, after you have come, Vedesha Sarvai Ahameva Vidya. Who is this Aham? This we have to find out. And this, by God's grace, we hope to understand in tomorrow's satsang. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.